welcome back to Hermitcraft. Alright, well, let's see, let me grab that, just for giggles. And I'm going to need to take that out of there. And then, touch and grab the ender chest itself. Because I don't know if there is one where I'm going, so I'm going to bring my own. And head out. In the previous video in the comments, there were some helpful suggestions. And yes, as I understand it, the rainbow thing is Izuma's sheep thing, or wool thing. And I should have remembered Rainbow Puke from a couple of seasons ago. I really should have. But yeah, that's definitely an Izuma thing. Alright, the first bit is I'm due for a stop over at Mindtasm because of viewer suggestions, because more than one viewer suggested this, and that was in my efforts to obtain blaze rods, that what I should do is put a chest in here selling diamonds for blaze rods. And that's a good idea. So I got a chest here, and I've got some diamonds, and oh yeah, a sign. Alright, so we'll pop this one right there, throw a sign on it. Diamonds. 1 stack blaze rods. Alright, let's abbreviate this. One stack blaze rod each. No. 1 stack blaze rod equals 2 diamond. Yeah. Alright, and now I just take a bunch of this. And I go like so. So now I'm selling diamonds for for a stack of blaze rod each for 2 diamonds. I think that's reasonable. Some might even say it's generous. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I've got the bed with me because I'm going to be out looking for something. I don't know how long it's going to take, so that way, if it turns night, I'm prepared. The other thing here is also as a result of viewer suggestions, is that apparently in the Fantasy District, which is to the northwest, and if I'm not mistaken, this is north, that's west, so roughly in that-ish direction, I should, in the Fantasy District, find a purple-topped construction of falses that should, somewhere close by to it, have a construction of Joe Hill's that he put together as a community potion brewing facility. So, head over this way and see about getting over there so that I can go that general direction and see if I can find this. So this is kind of a quest. You call it perhaps a potion quest, looking for this potion brewing facility, hoping that there is enough blaze rod / blaze powder there to enable me to accomplish what I would like to get done. I don't know why it is I've had such a problem coming up with blaze powder and blaze rods and stuff like that this season. Normally, by now, there would have long since been a shop up selling blaze rods in bulk, but not so far this season, and I find that interestingly odd. And this has got to be the place that I'm looking for. It's purple topped, and it definitely, absolutely looks like a false symmetry kind of build. Absolutely. No doubt about that. Now, the question is, will I find the Joe Hills brewing facility? It's basically one of these things that he's building all over the place, because this season he doesn't seem to have a base. He's apparently choosing not to have an actual base, and therefore he's kind of going all over the place doing all sorts of things. And yeah. Okay. Alrighty. That tree looks kind of interesting. You know, when you got it, the view so that it's right in the corner of the view, you could see it, it looks good, but you'll go to look straight on it, boom. Terrible. Oh, well. That build looks really cool. Let's see. What do we got? What is this? Hermitcraft Season 6 Bulletin Board. Wells was not here. Biffa was here. Who's Jasassin? Okay. Complete with some lava. That must be Tag headquarters over there. Alright, somewhere nearby this build, if what I have been told is correct, there should be this Joe Hills brewing facility. Or maybe it's a Joe Hills Memorial Brewing Facility in honor of one of the times that he's died or something. I don't know. Perhaps somebody can tell me. You see, I don't know whether this facility is a... the thing I'm looking for, I don't know whether it's an actual build, a building, a structure, or something like that. Or, for all I know, it could easily just be a chest that contained a brewing stand and a few supplies. I have no idea. It could be anything from that to a full-on structure or whatever, you know? I haven't got the first clue. But, I figure, what the heck? Look around, see if I can find it. It is very, very flowersome around here. Interesting. Yeah. And some of these trees just don't want to let you around. Is it possible that this is anything? Future Alchemy Hut by @Joe Hills. Okay, this is something. This might be what I'm looking for. Okay. Brewing stand. A little bit of supplies. Well, I brought some plenty of supplies of everything except blaze powder, and so far I see one piece of blaze powder. And you see, these machines have got just enough in them to brew 1 or 2 potions. And oh man, oh man, this is my big issue, is coming up with enough blaze powder to do anything. All right, let's throw this down. So, blaze powder, slime ball, magma cream. Okay. And I have a couple of shulker boxes full of water bottles. So I can at least make one of these suckers. Alright. And that'll get me at least 3 potions. There's 2 more magma creams. Okay. I am shamelessly going to use them. I am totally, completely shamelessly going to use them. Let's see. That one's out of fuel. This one's got fuel. Okay. I'll use my own netherwort supply. I should brew up or start growing some netherwort so that I could do something with that. Oh, fire resistance, some redstone to make it an 8-minute version, because nobody wants... Why would you use a less than 8-minute version? I don't understand that. Why would anybody do that? I certainly wouldn't. Alright, awkward, magma cream. This one's 8-minute potion. Okay, get that in here, throw that in there. Put these in there. And I guess I'll just move up. That's 3 minutes. I need 2 more bits of redstone. Put that in there. And this one's running out of fuel. You know, I don't really mind the fact that the potion brewers, the potion stands require fuel now. I think it would be nice if it didn't absolutely positively have to be blaze powder. I mean, it'd be nice if you could, like, use coal or any other form of fuel. 3 minutes. Alright. Redstone dust. Make that an 8-minute. Alright. At least I got a little bit of something going on here. Although I still need a supply of blaze rods. Let's see. That's regeneration. That's night vision. Don't care. Don't want. White glazed terracotta. Okay. Well. 3 more of these. Okay. And I just, after recent events, I wanted to have a supply of these 8-minute fire resistance potions for the mine. Because I have always, for quite a while, for 2 or 3 seasons now, I like to have 1 or 2 of those on me at all times when mining. You know, because lava happens, and, you know, you want to be prepared. Okay. Break that down. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Joe Hills, for your potion brewing facility. I am most appreciative. Alright, let me follow this path around here and see what I can get into here. Oh, it just kind of peters out down here. Okay. Let's see. I believe I need to go eastwardly. And I'm going to follow around this way. See what... Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh, boy. Watch that first step. It's a dilly. Okay. I'm just curious to see what I might find along here. Well, there is a pirate ship with some kind of rainbow mastage. I think this would be the work of Zombie Cleo. Yeah, pretty sure that is. Well, I got to see a little bit more of what's going on. That's always cool. It's interesting, though, that this far into the season, nobody's built a place to sell blaze rods. That's amazing. Okay. Somebody's surface potato farm, probably from early on in the season, it looks like. Well, then again, I could be completely wrong, but what do I know? Anyway, heading back. I was just coming past here, and I noticed that Joe Hill's Halloween shop isn't open yet. It's getting awfully close to Halloween there, Joe. You might want to think about that. Yeah, I can't wait to see what he's got in there. Because knowing Joe, it's going to be something unique, that's for sure. Alright, I also want to stop back by Minetasm because I neglected to do something. And that was, I put up the thing with for the blaze rods, but I didn't stop to check on profit anywhere else. Okay, these things aren't selling very much. Well, I take that back. The andesite seems to be selling. And yeah, there's not going to be any obsidian or redstone for a while. Wow. Okay. Because I'm completely out of obsidian and redstone. I'm out of coal. I'm out of gravel. That's all the andesite I have right now, I think. Well, I've got a little bit from some of the digging out I've been doing for that community area in Vault 6, but yeah, I have been so out of sorts for the last few weeks. Let me tell you something. You know how bad it is? I'll tell you how bad it is. It's so bad that I have not set foot in the branch mine to work even so much as one part of one branch for over 2 weeks now. I am hoping that later this week I can get back to that. Which is why I've been going around putting together some fire resist potions, but you know, I wanted those anyway. And this is the first I've been able to put any together. Frankly, I was prepared to make a whole 2 shulker boxes full of them just to have well, basically, you know, a lifetime supply, that sort of thing. But, yeah. Quit flashing that thing and do something right. There. Okay, take these. Do that with them. Pop them in there. See, I haven't been putting more diamond in there for quite a while. This is a bad thing. And close that silly thing up when you're not using it. Jeez. You're born in a barn. Okay, anyway, the chorus growth and whatnot is doing pretty good. I'm not growing megatons of it, and I don't plan to grow megatons of it. I'm up to 48 chorus flowers and 2.5 stacks of chorus fruit. And really, that's going to be mostly enough production for me, because the main reason I'm growing this stuff at all is so that once I have a good supply of blaze rods, I can take the chorus fruit, cook that up in a furnace to get popped chorus fruit. Popped chorus fruit combined with blaze rod equals end rod. And that's the reason for me growing this stuff. I'm not growing it to sell, and I am not, contrary to what at least one person said in a recent comment, I am not, nor will I ever, grow this stuff for the purpose of making purpur blocks. At least not for my own use. I suppose I could make purpur blocks for the purpose of selling them, but really, those things are ugly as all get out. No, I'm not making purpur blocks. And at the moment, I have no desire even to sell them because they're that gross. Anyway, meanwhile, I have gotten a little bit more progress down below here in clearing out the community area. I've got living quarters on this side, on that side, and at least one down on that side. Got a good bit of progress on the community area here. You may notice that there is a bit of a cave intersection, and I'm still working on figuring out exactly how I want to deal with that, aside from making sure it's all thoroughly lit up and that I come in here and take out all this coal and whatnot. But yeah, I don't see why this can't be a part of things right now. I just want to make sure nothing's gonna come from down there up to here and ruin my day. So yeah, I'm still working on this. A good chunk of the ceiling in this area is going to go up a little bit higher. I have to be careful that I don't intersect with anything else, but I think here I'm sufficiently down and to one side that shouldn't be an issue. And this area, I want to have some of it go down a little bit, and I have obtained for the use here several stacks of grass blocks that I have trimmed off the surface and so on, so that I will be able to grass the thing in a whole lot easier than my initial stuff with grass early on, and just kind of coaxing it to growing in. Yeah, so I want to have a lot of this a little bit higher, 2 and 3 blocks, maybe 4 or 5 in some places. Some folks suggested something like bits of glowstone, or a good-sized bit of glowstone to simulate sun and things like that. That might be doable. And basically, I want to have a good-sized grassed-in area, sufficient light to keep the grass from turning into anything, keep it from reverting to dirt or anything like that, and to prevent unwanted spawns. And that's going to be a challenge in coming up with lighting that doesn't look like the current grid-like field of torches that I have now. And, the grid-like field of torches is, of course, because it's a reliable, known way that I know works really good at keeping spawns down. Yeah, but grassed-in area, and I'm thinking a water feature or two, possibly more, I don't know. And, I don't know, some kind of, perhaps a park-like kind of feel to it. I don't know entirely for sure just yet, but something like that. And it's the idea of you want your residents to remain reasonably sane for however long they might be down here, because, you know, who knows? The bomb drops, you could be down here for a few weeks, you could be down here for maybe, oh, I don't know, 210 years? Who knows? Yeah, so you want to be able to keep people reasonably sane-ish over an extended long period of time. Unless, of course, you're doing vile, evil experiments on them, and that's a whole other matter. Yes, anyway, I have a lot more digging out to do, and so on and so forth. But I think for now, I'm going to call this, get this thing uploaded, go get my prescriptions, and then spend the rest of the day with just get out Elite Dangerous and get Commander Tinfoil Chef busy, because he hasn't flown very much in the last month, and it's time to make up for that. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.